My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go, need to let it go, need to let it go. I to the no, no, no.
So gay.
Bye-bye. Bye. Go. No. Hello everybody, welcome back to Gay for Justin, my weekly vlog on the Gay Men channel where I get to talk about anything I want, as long as it's fun, fabulous, or fierce. My name is Justin Gerhardt, and I'm also fun, fabulous, and fierce, which is why you're going to enjoy the next 4 minutes of your life. So if you've been paying attention to my social media on the channel or my personal one, you'll know that Almost Adults, this movie that I shot last year with the GayMenChannel, Sarah and Adriana, it premiered at the LGBT Inside Out Toronto Film Festival, which was amazing. They treated us like gold. I just wanted to say a big thank you to the festival. We had so much fun. It was literally a dream come true to be premiering this film that meant so much to all of us in Toronto. We got to do a question and answer after, which was it's just one of those like check marks in the list of things that I've always wanted to do, and so thank you. It was amazing. Which leads me to wanting to point out how important LGBT film festivals are in the world. Inside Out here in Toronto has been going on for 26 years. Another really popular and famous LGBT film festival is called Frameline. That's in San Francisco. They are celebrating their 40th anniversary this year. Then in LA there's also Outfest, which I think is in its 34th year. So I think what's amazing about that is that like 34 years ago, when these film festivals were sort of created, it was not so cool to be gay at that time, and even to talk about gay culture. So they're incredibly brave to be sharing these stories 34, 26, 40 years ago, and now we get to share these stories in an even bigger way because something like Inside Out, which started at a small theater here in Toronto, is now playing at the TIFF Lightbox Theater in downtown Toronto, which I think is amazing, and it's so important to where we are, which leads me right into the topic of today, which is, guys, we have to save Nashville from being taken off the air. I don't know if y'all have been hearing about this, but I certainly have because it's one of my favorite shows. Nashville, it's on ABC. Well, it used to be. Used to be on ABC. And it has just been canceled. It's like my guilty pleasure. I mean, it's so dramatic. And the only reason that I started watching it was I was watching the show Smash on NBC. I loved all the musical numbers. And then I watched the show Friday Night Lights, which has Connie Britton in it, which if you've never heard of her, you need to just check your life around and watch Friday Night Lights because it's in the top 5 of my favorite shows of all time. Then I found out that she was on Nashville and I was like, okay, great, well at least I get to keep seeing Connie in another show. And then I realized that it was basically taking Smash, all about musical theater, and throwing it into the country world with Connie Britton. The music is unbelievable, all the different characters, and then they toss in a gay cowboy in the 3rd season, I think it was. There's a character, his name's Will Lexington, which, if you ever watched The OC back in the day, shout out to The OC. It was one of Marissa's boyfriends in the show he plays the character of Will Lexington in Nashville, whom comes out as a gay country artist. You have this show on primetime television that, I mean, yes, all of us are watching it, but also Middle America and Middle Canada, the more conservative places of the country, also have the opportunity to watch this kind of television show, which is introducing a gay character. And what I love about it is that they're introducing it into an area where it's not necessarily accepted yet. I mean, as all the artists on the show don't have an issue with it, but it's all about the branding. It's all about how do we sell a gay cowboy to the country world where it's all about like guys and girls and holding hands and honky-tonky, love story, breaking hearts, and I think what is beautiful is that they showcase how Will is more than his sexuality, and he writes songs that are still based on true love. Even though in his head he's thinking about it as a guy, you can still listen to the song and feel the connection to the emotion of it, which I think we discover as the show goes on. So I was pretty sad when they said it was going to be canceled. This show needs to keep going because these kinds of stories are so important. It's a brave show, I think. As much as it's pretty dramatic sometimes, they still talk about a lot of different things that are very relatable in today's world. There's another character, Hayden Panettiere plays Julia Barnes, who has a baby in the show, and then she ends up getting postpartum depression, and I heard that she actually requested, you need to write into the story of this character that she has postpartum depression because Hayden also herself experienced it. And I think that kind of dialogue and conversation is what allows other people in the world to know that they are not the only ones that are going through these things and that they can talk about it. Because talking about it is important. If you love Nashville as much as me, please make a splash on social media. Please make sure that they know that this show needs to keep being made. I know that the creative team are shopping the show around to other networks, and I'm just crossing, hoping, sending it out into the universe that another fantastic network is gonna pick this up. It's my dream to be on it. Nashville people out there, I got my accent ready, or I could play, I could play the Canadian country boy from Canada, comes down, and I don't think we would talk like that, but thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tell me what you think of the show Nashville. Write in the comments. Like this video if you love Nashville. Like this video if you love LGBT film festivals. Let me know of some other LGBT film festivals, some smaller ones that maybe you know, of the fans that are watching in other places in the world. Like where else do you guys go to watch LGBT films? I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Like the channel, subscribe if you've never been here before, and you can watch a new Gay for Justin every week. Y'all stay fabulous now. Bye-bye! If you've never been here before, check out some other videos that I have on my channel. There's so many, so good luck once you start, because you're not going to be able to stop. I warned you. Alright, bye-bye!